So we're launching a new eBay store. I'm saying we because I'm bringing you guys along for the ride. That's right, I'm setting out with one of my friends to partner up and build one of the biggest eBay stores we possibly can. I'm talking plenty and plenty of inventory, lots of sales, whatever we can do to make this thing awesome. I say that kind of loosely. Listen, it's not going to be the biggest eBay store ever, but it's going to be my attempt at what's going to be hopefully the biggest eBay store that I ever get to run. And we're going to see how well we can do it here, and I want to document it all, be as transparent as possible, and see if I can show you guys and take you guys along for the ride of setting this entire thing up and then tracking all the sales, tracking the inventory, and doing everything involving this store. With that in mind, there's plenty of work to be done, so let's waste no time here on the intro. But before we get into it, if you guys haven't already subscribed to the channel and hit the notification bell, make sure that you never miss a video, all that good stuff, then I would really appreciate that you do so now so you never again miss a video. With that all said, I've got some orders from the other stores that we had to go ahead and pull right off the bat here. Then once that's all done, I'm going to talk more about this new eBay store, how exactly it's going to work, and I'm going to jump into some of the things that we're going to be listing for it today. Okay, just so happens I already pulled half the items and the other half of them I just went and grabbed. So here they are right here. Let's go into these quickly. We've got, first of all, a little dual RCA adapter here. I think this sold for like $4 or $5. We've got Mortal Kombat 3 for the PS1, and that one I think sold for 15 bucks. We've got American Choppers 2, Full Throttle, is that what? No, Chopper 2. Sorry, Full Throttle, I think that one sold for $5. And then we've got two of these 15-liter dry bags sold for $18 each. I will probably not be reordering these, even though they are on my wholesale list. I've got plenty of other sizes, and they don't sell very well. So this is probably the last of, I don't know how many of them I had, but this is the last of them, and again, I won't be reordering those. Anyway, that's what we'll be packing up and sending out today, but let's go ahead now and jump into exactly what I plan to be listing and show you guys what I've already listed for this new store, as I've already started working on it. One thing else I should mention before we get into it is that we haven't made our first sale yet, so this is still very, very new. We're only maybe, I don't know, maybe 7 days into it or so. I'm not sure exactly. But again, to not make our sale that quickly, you know, it's pretty normal actually. We don't have that many listings, so I'm not too concerned at all. But we've definitely had a couple watchers, so we've sent out some offers, and I'm hoping that we can bring that first sale in any day now. I may go ahead and jump into some of the numbers relating to the store in this video, but I don't want to jump into too many because I've been boring you guys with the last couple videos full of numbers. So for now, we're just going to keep it with what we have, the kind of amount that we're starting with, and I'll just take you through it all. And real quick additionally here too, before I just jump into showing you guys what's up, I want to explain quickly why I decided to launch this new store. First of all, I had a friend who had just recently gotten into eBay and he was really starting to pick up in the video game space. And I figured what better idea than to combine and try to make some sort of new store that's even better. So although we'll still be keeping our video game stores separately, this is a new store and a new opportunity to kind of join forces and build a big store. In addition to that, my time has been running out more and more these days as I've been getting into more social media stuff, Instagram stuff, Shopify stuff, and with all this combined, it's making it very hard for me to actually go ahead and get everything listed for all my other stores. So then you might say, well, why would you then start another one? Well, I think slowly and possibly I might try to scale back the other stores as I grow this one bigger. And it's just going to help out because, again, I do have a partner in this case who can help, you know, ideally take on half of the work and take the load off of me. So I can still be running an eBay store, still be getting sales, still be documenting stuff for you guys, which is actually what I like to do most. Like, eBay stores are the most fun things to run online, in my opinion, at least right now for me. So I'm super excited and I want to still be doing this stuff, but it's very time consuming. So I'm glad that I have somebody that can actually help me out here. And that's sort of the idea behind it, and we're just going to be able to hopefully grow it bigger than I ever would have been able to by myself. And with that all in mind, I want to start over here with the shelves. So this is from my old eBay store. I don't want to call it the old eBay store because there's still plenty of stuff listed up there. From the wholesale store, though, which is where I initially had started listing all these sort of random items that weren't in the video game niche. With the exception of those Kinect sensors, like the board game we're here in this phone. There's a few items left. Most of them actually sold. This is all of the stuff mainly from the 30-day eBay challenge. But yeah, again, there's just a few items left over. So I'm not going to be listing those kind of things on there anymore. That's just going to be strictly for the wholesale items I get in. I'm still going to be doing those because they're still really great weekly money makers and whatnot. There's no reason to get rid of them yet. So that's sort of the idea, but I will be completely halting and stopping, listing these kind of things on that store. So with that in mind, those are now just going to sit here until they sell, and then those won't be restocked. So the next two shelves below them are now the two shelves I'm using for this brand new store. And to start off here on this shelf, to our left, we have a whole bunch of phones. These are all phones I've already gotten listed with the help of, again, my partner in this. But we've gotten all these up. We've gotten a couple chargers up. We've gotten the phone back there. We've gotten maybe 8 remotes up in there. I know it doesn't look like 8, but there's more behind them in those bins. These are some of the new bins I actually got from Value Village the other day. And they're actually pretty handy. They can store these kind of things. So that's very helpful. But there's a look at the first shelf. Over here on our right, we have a couple VHS players that still had to get listed. This is actually some combo units and whatnot. I think this is a 5-disc swapper. Should be a decent amount of money in there. Plus we've got another phone up there. And then below there is the two bins. So yeah, we're starting off really small here. The bin on the left, however, is the receiving bin, which I believe has a couple items in it. Let's see. Yeah, so these are the other items that we have right now, at least, to list. Let's see, we have a PS2 remote, looks like, maybe an Apple charger in there, a Disney Infinity Pad, and a couple pairs of headphones. So that's all I have remaining with addition of the VHS players I have to list. Then we gotta go out and do some more sourcing for this store. Then to the right of it here is another bin that I've just been using to store things for the store, and I don't think it has, oh, it has a couple things in it. It's got a couple phone chargers and some Rogers remotes. So yeah, that's basically it for all the stuff that's up on the store right now. He actually has some stuff over at his place as well that he's already sourced. I'm gonna have to go out and do some more sourcing as well as him, and I think we're gonna find some more stuff as we go. But in addition to that, I feel like I haven't given him a proper introduction yet. So he goes by the name Airval on YouTube. I'll link him down below so you can actually find his channel and see his side of things. I'm not sure if he's posting about this or what. But anyway, he's my partner in this, and we're going to be seeing if we can grow it, obviously, like all the things I've already said in this video. But anyway, he's got a couple extra products, I think, over there that he's listed by himself. Okay, felt like it'd be worth a couple seconds here to go through the shipping on these items. I've already packed them all up here. You can see even the Mortal Kombat disc reflection through the packaging. A couple interesting things to note here. First of all, let's get the scale turned on here. One of these is international, or set aside because I'm just going to go ahead and drop it off at the post office and pay for that separately. But with these ones, we can stamp them all. They're all Canadian. So let's go ahead here, walk through them real quick. This one, 31 grams, is going to go for $1.90. And if we go see right here, it's just going to be one of these stamps on that guy. But then these ones get kind of interesting because these are the waterproof bags. They were actually both sold to the exact same buyer. So generally speaking, in a normal packaging, you know, you would send these together in the same parcel. But in this case, I didn't. And let me explain real quick why I didn't do that. Was because these guys, as you can see, they will go for, I think, just under 100. Yep, so they'll go for $1.94 each. They're $17.99 each. So they're enough to justify this. Now, if I put them both in the same bag, you can see how they're kind of inflating like this already. But I push these down a lot. There's a lot of air in them. So they're already getting really close to the limit in terms of how thin they have to be to go through the slot. If I had put these items both in the same bag, there's a good chance that would have been a return to sender and that they wouldn't actually go. I'm not trying to cheat the system here at all. So, you know, I'm going to be an honest sender. So I decided to package them both separately versus putting them in the same package and paying a regular rate for them, because I could have just put them through regular mail. That would have cost me about $10-15 to where they're going. Instead now, since they're both packaged individually, I can throw two of these $1.94, one on each one, and that's just going to cost me about $3.50 to ship them. They were already incorporated in the shipping price as well. These were $17.99 with free shipping, so I was already going to pay shipping on them separately. So no difference there, and I'm still making the same amount of money. And finally, we got one little guy here. That one's going out 12 grams, $1.94. So it looks like they're all going to be $1.94s for today. I can drop them right off in the closest red box, and we're good to go on those orders. Okay guys, so moving on here, I've got the two headphones laid out that we're going to list today. I'm only going to do these two things today because I do have a whole bunch of spreadsheets and whatnot to attend to and other stuff, so that's going to be fun. But anyway here, I just wanted to explain sort of my logic behind buying these, because sometimes they're a good buy, sometimes they're not. These is $6.99 for a blue pair, and this is the model. These are the Recons, I guess, and I don't know too much about these headphones, but I think these are decent ones for the most part. If I see them and they're in good shape, I pick them up if they're Turtle Beach because they tend to sell. $6.99. I think I've sold these ones as is or untested for $30. So, and I think that was actually not working. So you can get pretty good money for them even if they're not working. $6.99 though, and I think, you know, if we can test these and make sure they work, I think we can get some really good money on them. Maybe $40, $50, even $60 in some cases. Let's open up these green ones here and take a look at them. All right, so these ones I paid, let me just see, $5.99 on, and they're a little bit of a different story here. This looks like maybe the composite models. I would say so, yes. So somehow, I believe these are the ones that you plug a video game console in, like a retro console or something that uses the composite signals here, and it goes through them somehow. It's like a throughput on these. I'm not exactly sure how it works. There's also like an aux cable here. I'll have to sort all this out before I list them. But somehow maybe these all go together? Aha, perhaps not. So we've got the headphones here. You can see there's a little bit of cosmetic damage actually. You can see right there. I think we'll still be able to make some decent money on them. This was the same with, I think, the last pair that I sold had some of this as well. These are the X12s, by the way. But anyway, we've got this long cable, like a very long cable that leads to this three-piece end with what looks to be, I'm assuming that's like a microphone, or maybe this is the microphone. One of these is probably a microphone, one of them's audio, I'm guessing, and then a USB for a computer, I'm assuming. Then I'm not sure what this is. This might have just been thrown in extra. This looks like just a standard audio to RCA adapter. So not sure what that's all about because it doesn't look like something that you would use with these. But anyway, those are our two headphones that we're going to be working with today. Okay, I just did some quick research and I found out these headphones do not come with this. So I'm just going to throw it off to the side and list them like so. Anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and actually draft both of these, and I'll show you guys the completed product. I did have a video that just came out on how to do the drafts via your phone. If you're interested in doing some really quick eBay listings, highly suggest checking out that video. Anyway, let me get these ones done. And bam, just to show you guys, I have both of the drafts done right here, so they're ready to be listed. Okay guys, well that's actually going to do it. I managed to get those headphones listed. You may have noticed also all these plastic bags lying around everywhere in today's video. That's all for the new store. Those are all items I picked up, and I'm just meaning to go ahead and enter all those numbers in the new system. So I know the total amount that I spent on inventory, but I'm going to go ahead and do all of that now for the rest of the day. Then once I have all that figured out, I'll be able to hopefully disclose those with you guys and share them in the next video. Anyway, I hope this was a really nice little introduction into the new store and what we're going to be selling, everything that we're going to be doing. I know I didn't really go through a lot of it, but I'll be continuing to go through and break down some of the processes and some of the things that we're going to be using to grow this store as this sort of series or mini-series, whatever continues. But yeah, this won't interfere with the normal kind of content. It's just going to be additional, and hopefully I'll be able to make way more around it as well, which will be really fun. And with that all said, I'm going to end today's video there. If you guys did find some value in it or enjoyed it, please consider leaving a like. I really appreciate when you guys do that. And of course, it helps out the YouTube algorithm a ton. So thank you so much if you are the ones doing that, because I really do appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, again, and you haven't already, hit the subscribe button so you never miss another video. And I will see you guys all in the next one.